The real-life Tony Stark, Elon Musk, is currently the richest man on the whole planet. The South African-born, US-based CEO of Tesla, SpaceX, and numerous other companies is not only insanely rich, but also very cool. It's not been that easy for the ambitious entrepreneur, though, with a rough childhood and a struggle to the top. Musk has put in the effort to be where he is today. In this video, we're giving you a brief history of how Elon made his first million. Before we continue, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for notifications. Let's begin. Backstory. Musk was born and grew up in South Africa to parents who had been divorced. His mother was a former model, and his father had been an electromechanical engineer and property developer. Musk always had an interest in computing and taught himself how to program. He was badly bullied in school and was even admitted to hospital for 2 weeks after being thrown off the stairs by a group of boys. Those experiences toughened him up, and he went on to earn various degrees from a host of universities, which included the University of Pennsylvania, while also doing internships in Silicon Valley. Eventually, he was also accepted into a PhD program at Stanford University in California. He dropped out of the university, though, to chase his dreams and in favor of the booming world of internet startups. His first ever business venture began in Palo Alto, California, which is famed for hosting other tech giants such as Apple. His venture was called Zip2 and was a software firm. He started it with his brother Kimball, and it took them some time to succeed. They started together in 1995, and Musk has revealed that there were countless nights where he had to sleep in the office because he could not afford an apartment. During this time, Musk did not have more than $2,000 in his pocket. The startup costs were mostly funded by their father, which amounted to about $28,000. He decided on not spending any money on himself at all, so not only did he sleep in his office, but he also showered in the local YMCA. The brothers had to share one computer between themselves, and they only had a cheap dial-up internet modem. They barely were able to hire 3 salespersons on commission. They went door-to-door in shopping districts and malls to sell sponsored listings. Slowly but surely, the money started to trickle in. This was his first ever company, and the one which earned him his first million, as well as made him learn how hard it would be to succeed in any kind of business. One of the bonuses of keeping expenses so low was that a positive cash flow was easy to maintain, and this looked good to investors. They eventually earned enough interest from venture capitalists in Silicon Valley. Elon even went far enough to dupe investors into thinking the business was booming. He actually built an elaborate casement around the PC that hosted the Zip2 server in order to make it look like a mini supercomputer. This definitely impressed the investors, and the gambit paid off big time. In early 1996, the firm Moore Davidow Ventures invested $3 million into his company, but on the condition that Musk would hand over most of his shares and also stop being in operational control. Musk was demoted to CTO, and although it hurt him, he needed the money to grow the company to the next level. His replacement as CEO was different in his methods, and Musk always had issues with him. His lack of social delicacy impacted his working relationships at Zip2. Due to various media partners, money was coming in at a steady rate, but Musk felt that the company would never reach consumers directly. He agitated for a coup of the CEO, but failed, and eventually parted ways with the company when it was sold for $307 million. Musk's 7% share earned him $22 million from the deal at the young age of 27 years. His next adventure was the one which really launched Musk's career into the stratosphere. He had built a digital finance company that was called X.com in early 1999. That was merged with the company that owned the fledgling payments processing business and called PayPal. Despite various disagreements over his role and strategic vision, the company eventually became a world leader. He was CEO of PayPal, but it did not last for long. He started a huge fight among the co-founders by pushing for them to shift its servers from Unix OS to Microsoft Windows. But he did become important to the market, so much so that eBay paid $1.5 billion in stock for the company in 2002. The deal made Elon Musk $165 million richer personally. Elon Musk had always been fascinated by space, and he founded the visionary SpaceX in 2002, and has ambitions to build his own space colony on Mars within the next couple of decades. In the meantime, he also is focused on developing cheaper and reusable spacecraft, enjoying considerable success. In 2020, SpaceX had become the first private company to actually put a person into orbit. He has also explored subterranean travel, obsessing and investing in a tunnel-based transport system called the Hyperloop. At the same time, he also founded various AI research think tanks and neuroscience companies. He also founded a tunneling business called The Boring Company in order to dig tubes aimed at improving the movements of cars. This would create a new high-speed public transport system. Still, as we told you before, the undoubted business success story of his life has always been Tesla. Elon Musk was not there in 2003 when the company was founded, but his funding and vision has helped propel Tesla from just a niche player in the electric vehicle market to a stock market behemoth. A lot of that growth has been very recent as well. As mentioned before, it soared in valuation to become the world's most valuable car maker. For comparison, Ford is worth just over $35 billion, while Tesla stands at $205 billion. Tesla had only overtaken Ford in the stock market in 2017, and it has taken it just 3 years to be at the very top. However, it is to be noted that Tesla actually has not made a single profit over a full financial year. It entered the S&P 500 late last year as one of Wall Street's most valuable companies. Musk has a 20% share in Tesla, and this is what has propelled him to the very top of the ranking of the world's richest people. And he has yet to actually hit all the targets he needs to trigger a controversial yet valuable incentive deal. This could potentially give him a further $55 billion payday. 2020 has been very productive for Elon Musk, and he has seen his net worth literally skyrocket. This is all due to Tesla's value on the stock market literally quadrupling in the past months. Jeff Bezos has been on the top of the charts as the most valuable man on the planet for years now. This recent challenge from Musk has suddenly started to affect Bezos. Tesla has finally hit all-time highs in the market in the past months. It slowly nudged Musk's wealth upwards beyond people like Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg. Now, he has even surpassed Bezos. On January 7, 2021, Musk's net worth was officially $187 billion after Tesla shares soared by as much as 4%. Bezos, with $186 billion, was pushed down to second. It is an unprecedented rate of growth for the South African-born entrepreneur, and one which is frankly astounding to see. His net worth has actually risen by at least $150 billion since March of 2020. Let's see if he can get to the trillion mark. That's a wrap for how Elon made his first million. What do you think? Will he actually go on to make $1 trillion one day? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for videos like this. See you in the next one.